Mysterious interrogations from the Middle Ages you've never heard of. In the Middle Ages, when darkness reigned, justice was not served in courtrooms, but in cold, stone-walled rooms. The water ordeal, a method left to God's decision. Water represented purity. The person suspected of being guilty was thrown into a lake with their hands bound. If they sank, they were innocent. If they floated, they were guilty. Yes, if you survived, you were guilty. The chair of torment, an interrogation chair made of iron with hundreds of sharp spikes. The accused would be seated in this chair for hours. As the spikes began to pierce the skin, the interrogators would note down every answer. For those who did not confess, the same chair would be heated with fire, the rack, the most feared method of the Middle Ages. The body would be stretched sideways, dislocating the bones. Each click sound reminded them of another joint being dislocated. For interrogators, it was just a method of getting answers. The heretic's fork, a simple but cruel tool, a fork with two sharp prongs. One rested on the chest, the other on the chin. If the person lowered their head, the fork would sink deeper. You could never lower your head until you confessed. The dunking stool, used especially for those suspected of being witches. The suspect was tied to a stool and repeatedly dunked into water. Each breath shorter, more panicked than the last. The goal was not to extract information, but to break their endurance. In the Middle Ages, interrogation was not a method of finding the truth. It had become the art of teaching fear and obedience. And these techniques still remind us of humanity's darkest side centuries later. Don't forget to subscribe for more mystery.